You land a new client. What are some of the things that you do to make sure that you retain that client? They're engaged, they're doing the things you set out to do.
I think it all starts with awareness if you're a consultant starting a business of where you're strong and realistically what you'll maintain. I knew for a short period of time that I could be chief
Right,
dishwasher,
right.
cook, but I started with a part-time assistant from the very beginning and paid myself less. I knew I would not have the bandwidth to follow up and do the things once you land that client that make them feel valued. I started with someone that was doing the transition once we closed the business to, okay, here's what to expect. And I trained them with a process on how to walk through that with the client. We designed templates the client would receive in those first 30 days, reminders of what was coming up. So for me, that's what worked. That may not be what every consultant is willing to do. To be successful in the consulting space, you have to be honest with yourself around what am I willing to sacrifice. I think so many people look at it and think, oh, it's sexy and I can sound really smart and my clients buy for me. And that's great. However, you also have to be realistic with what bandwidth do you really have when you think about all the balls you're juggling.
Yeah, you're even pointing to the deeper understanding of who you are as an individual, knowing yourself, knowing what your strengths are, knowing what you want to do, and making that intentional strategic shift to pay yourself less, bring somebody else on to do the work that could you do it? Yes. Do you want to do it? No. And that's okay. And so driving into your strengths is what I'm hearing.